Nice kick.
We just barely got it all straight, and then let me just kick the thing.
Good one.
Rinky dink thing. Oh, well, that looks better, I think, than it did before.
All right, cool.
Meant to be. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to Granny Pan Knits podcast.
That's right.
Yay.
We're back again.
Back again. My name is Becky.
And I'm Wendy.
And let's let you know where you can find us. You can find us on Instagram. My handle is Becky Kelch.
That Kelch is KLC.
Oh, I'm gonna put it.
Huh?
I'm gonna put it right here.
Oh, there you go.
That's what this is for.
I said when she got engaged, I said, "Are you sure you want to marry somebody who has no vowels in their last name? It's weird." That's all good because we love Daniel. But anyway, yeah. And I am Solly Rocks. SOLLYROX. I'm sure you can read mine too on Instagram.
Yeah, I'll put it there too.
And then we also have a shared Instagram page.
Yes, at Granny Pan Knits.
That's right. So
we've definitely
you can find us.
we post more on our personal pages, but it is fun to hang out at the Granny Pan page too. And also you can find us on Ravelry. If you want to look up our project notes and stuff.
That's right.
I am Becky Noelani on Ravelry.
And I'm still Solly Rocks.
Yay, nice and easy.
I know. I was lucky. I was early enough on both of them that I got that same handle on both. So that's great. Anyway, yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. So how long has it been since we've done this?
It's been almost 2 months. I remember because we're talking about the coming weekend was my birthday, and that's the beginning of April, and is now towards the end of May.
That's right. So it's been a while. Yeah. For true. But we just keep booking right along, right? Yeah. It gets busy. May is a busy month. It really is with end of school and all that good stuff. And at least for me, it's pretty psycho. How about for you? Is it pretty psycho?
It's okay. It's crazy because now we have to start taking care of it outside again. It's like, oh, I just mowed the lawn. Oh, it needs to get mowed again.
Yes.
So it is psycho in that respect of I just pulled out all the grass out of the flower bed and it's full again.
Yeah,
like
we gotta do it again.
Time just seems to go by faster when you're trying to play catch up with yard work. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe some people work on it every day and they don't get overwhelmed, but I just notice once it gets really bad. I'm like,
oops, guess I better take care of that. Yeah.
So
A really clever lady once upon a time, happens to be Becky's mother-in-law, told me she's got a Home Depot bucket that she goes out and it's just her thing. In the morning she eats breakfast and then she takes her bucket outside and she fills her bucket once a day with
like weeds
with whatever is bugging her out in the yard, clippings or trimmings or whatever it is, and that's how she stays on top of it. So I tried that for a couple summers and it actually works pretty good. So
I tried that for one day, and then Daniel stole my bucket for something to put his tools or something in his garage. So now I need a new bucket, or I don't know.
I have an extra one.
Okay. It's like, I'm gonna do it, and then it's, where did my bucket go? Oh, it's full of like sawdust that is full of oil. I'm not gonna deal with that. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how you're supposed to throw that away either. Like,
yeah. So I was telling Becky, I've just been trying to entertain a bunch of highly intelligent students for 3 weeks because we had our AP Calculus test 3 weeks ago. I didn't have to deal with this last year because it was all online. And once they were done, I just kind of said, see ya. And now they're at school and I don't know what to do with them. So I don't know if you guys saw pictures of the straw monstrosity that we constructed. That was one of my many efforts to try to keep them occupied with something that was at least somewhat mathematical.
Does it feel like Cub Scouts again, but like more
big
stressful?
Cub Scouts, because big and like I said, highly intelligent Cub Scouts, because you try to teach them something and they're like, oh, I get it, and it's done, and you're like,
and for the next
4
hour.
So it's been kind of a challenge this spring,
no.
but it's a great kind of challenge to have though. So it's all good. Everything's good, but it's fun. It's kind of funny.
You're just all trying to hang in there till graduation or whatever.
So that's kind of the life. Oh, we got one other life update thing though. let's see if it was coming up on your birthday. We probably just barely told you that there's another grandbaby coming, and that is Aaron and Lexi. So there's Aaron right there, that picture over there, that's Aaron. I don't know if you can even see it. There's probably
a bit
glare.
of a glare, but I could see
it.
it.
But Aaron and Lexi got married in December, and they're expecting a baby in November.
Yay.
Before even their 1 year anniversary, but that's pretty exciting. We're excited
good
about
for
that.
them. That's so soon.
Crazy. Yeah, coming from the girl
excited.
who waited for years and years to have her baby, so it's all good though. It all works out the way it's supposed to.
I needed to wait.
That's what it is, yep. And there's nothing wrong with either way. So,
yeah.
But we just had a gender reveal. You want to tell them?
Girl. It's a girl.
I'm so excited about that.
Me too.
Yeah, it's
love it. And they also just bought a house in my neighborhood, so they're my neighbors.
Yay!
I'm gonna steal their baby and raise her.
There you go.
She is gonna be at my house so much, I know.
Yeah, and your son's gonna be at their house, and cousins growing up in the same neighborhood. There's nothing more awesomer than that I can think of.
Well, Kyle still, like, even now he asks every day if he can go over there.
Does he?
Yeah, Lexi had to start telling him no, because she's like, I actually have to do stuff. He's like,
yeah.
What?
What do you mean stuff?
Can't come to your house?
All the time?
I live here now.
It's pretty cute and fun and wonderful, and what an enormous blessing it was that they even got that house, because we thought that the housing market was crazy when you bought your house.
Yeah, I bought 5 years ago. It was really, I thought it was competitive. It was hard to get in. We put offers in on like 7 houses. Like,
right.
Houses be getting snatched up over here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And now it's even more insane. People are bidding like $100,000 over the asking price and paying cash, and
yeah,
just, it's a zoo.
Yeah, so we feel very, very blessed. So that that they were able to get a house, and then it's right by Becky, and Becky's not that far away from me. It's like 5 minutes. So yay! It's all wonderful. So that's a little bit of our updates. Anything else?
Just living my mom life, hanging out with my 3-year-old all day, every day.
Oh,
he is so precious, though.
I did do a one wild thing too. I
did.
Yes, I became a certified teacher of a cool art form called Zentangle. And one of these days, maybe I'll have to show some tangles.
We'll have to do some little tangle videos we can put up on this channel.
Yeah,
we can totally do that.
Yeah, I could totally do that. That's true. And so, yeah, that was a really fun thing too. And I've really enjoyed that because it appeals to, same way knitting appeals to mathy people. Mm-hmm. It's like pattern and rhythm and wonderful. So
it's like just very zen.
Yeah, so I spent like a whole weekend getting all trained on that, and then one day I'll have to show you because it's cool. So maybe put up, like you said, a couple of videos.
Yeah, you got your new setup, and you totally.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yep.
Awesome. Should we get to our knitting?
Yes.
What do you think?
I've been ready. I've been here for 2 hours waiting to do our podcast. I'm ready to talk about knitting. No, I came over and we just started watching the final of The Voice, so of course we had to watch it to see who won.
And it's a day late too, so we could have even just looked it up, but that would have ruined the fun. Oh. Okay, what do you want to start with?
I love hanging out with you. It's
good.
And I got to knit on my sweater a little bit, so that's good.
That's true, and I got to finish a sock, so that was a good thing too.
Yes.
All right.
Ta-da,
what do you want to do first? Do you want me to do something first? Do you want to do something first? What are we doing?
I know it's been a while, so I think we got to go through our finished objects, what we've finished since our last time. I think I've gifted a couple of things. They're just, baby stuff. Mm-hmm. And so we'll do finished objects, and then we'll show some current works in progress, And then I brought a future project that I have.
Good. I have a future project too.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
That's all we've got for today. I don't have like a super family segment planned.
No, I have a little bit of a family segment.
Do you have a little bit of something planned?
Remember?
Oh, yeah. Mom's got our family segment. Today we'll do that at the end.
Well, or does it go
or in the middle?
It goes with an FO.
Okay, she will do that when she shares one of her finished objects.
Yeah.
And
we can start with that. Good. Let's start with that.
You want to do that first? Okay.
Yeah, because we just talked about baby girls, right?
Yes. I feel like babies always come in like groups. Like a bunch of boys everyone was having a boy, you know, and now everyone's having girls.
I kind of think they come in batches.
Like the last year.
Yes.
Everyone I know who's had a baby, it's been girls.
It's been girls. Isn't that so fun? Mm-hmm. In fact, right now we're even waiting. Becky's first cousin, in fact, Tasia is
5 months older.
5 or 6 months older. Yeah. So she's about Becky's age, and she's expecting her first baby, and it's a little girl. So, dun, 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 dun. Yay! I'm gonna hold it up to the light. Isn't that so cute?
I love that.
Can we see the sparkly in it or not? Probably not. Sometimes the cameras have a really hard time catching the sparkly. That middle section is all sparkly. And fun. I think this is going to be really cute because you don't know this because you were a baby, but when Tasia was born, she had a whole bunch of dark hair. And so I think this will look really cute on a little dark baby girl.
Oh, cute, yes.
That little brown hair would be so cute. Anyway, she's expecting like June 4th, which is in like 10 days. So yeah, she is expecting like right away. And that little sweater is for her. So I'm trying to think about what I did. I held this triple. It's fingering weight held triple to make a...
I love this extra because the yarn you used was from a Frogged project.
It was.
That you were sad because it had all this beautiful yarn, but it was held triple, so she wasn't really able to use it for other normal projects.
That's right, because to try to separate the triple would have just been
impossible,
not possible. So now it's it's a thick sweater. It's just about right. I think it's just right. So neat, huh? Hey. And then what I did, so here's the family segment part of it. Because I believe, wasn't our last one the time we got out the granny pan bucket, or was that the time before?
I think it was the time before. I'm trying to figure out if we're in focus or not. Can you tell?
I don't have my glasses on.
I slept in my contacts last night, so everything's a little blurry to me.
I don't know why we wouldn't be. Why would we not be?
I don't know. It just looks blurry a little bit. Sorry.
It's your contacts. It's
sorry. Fine. Sorry if it is, people. Sorry, friends. Sorry. I'm just like, it looks so blurry. I'm so concerned.
So let's just quickly family segment. And this is the thing is I'm not going to get too teary on this one because it's fine.
Yeah, you are.
Shut up. You're going to jinx me. Anyway.
I'm just telling the truth.
So Becky and I, one of the reasons that we decided to knit is to preserve the art form, right? Not only is it a soothing and relaxing thing for us to do, but growing up, I remember Granny Winsome knitting. And I remember sitting next to her and she would have me pull the wool. I think I've said this before. And it might have been just to give me something to do. Probably was to give me something to do. But I remember as being pretty young, like 9 years old, and pulling the wool for her or making sure that it was coming out of the skein, right? And just watching her knit and thinking, this is awesome, this is so wonderful. I always wanted to do it. Then I convinced myself that because I only have 8 fingers that I was not going to be able to do it. So I learned how to crochet when I was probably about 11 or 12. I learned how to crochet thinking, well, it's only one hook, so I can do that, but I can't knit. And then I finally convinced myself, older, I thought, you know what, if you're determined enough, you can figure out how to do whatever you want to do. So I learned how to knit. But anyway, it really, for me, is something that is very nostalgic and it really makes me think of my grandmother. So as I was knitting and tangling, this is a good example of some Zentangle that I did. I did the initials of our little baby girl coming up, the TG, and you can see that it just kind of, it's like a lettering form there, which is pretty fun. And I wrote her a little poem. So I thought that I would take a minute and I'm going to read you the poem that I wrote. There you go. So the title of the poem is Granny's Needles. Okay. I knit on Granny's needles a treasure just for you, and try to knit in all the love just like she used to do. The rhythm of those needles takes me back to days gone by and makes me think of Granny's love and things she used to try to show me that she loved me, little songs and games and rhymes. But by far my very favorite were the simple, quiet times when I would sit beside her and watch her needles fly. Every knot and every stitch was placed there so that I would know how much she loved me and would always keep me warm. I'd forever know that feeling of sitting at her arm and knowing I was special and deserving of her love. I know that even now she sits and watches from above. So I take up her needles and use them now for you, to give you that connection now and tell you all you do is watched from up in heaven by loved ones now so far. They are very close to you and they know who you are. So snuggle in this sweater and feel grandparents near. They treasure you like I do, will always hold you dear. I knit on Granny's needles just like she used to do, and try to knit in all her love, a treasure just for you. I like it.
I love it. That's so cute,
and
Mommy.
I didn't cry. So that was good. But anyway, I just really want these little ones that I'm knitting for to understand that there's more to it than just, keeping me busy or giving me something to do to make them something. Mm-hmm. But it really is about the love, and it's about the family and the warmth and all that good stuff. So, yay, all the feels. Anyway, there you go. That's my family segment.
That's so cute. I love it.
Is that fun?
Who are you over here writing poems? I don't know if I've ever seen you write poems before.
Haven't you? The spirit does not strike me very often, but I do have another one in there that I could read you if you want. Every once in a while, things will happen like that. And you know what's funny about that when you talk about family too? My other grandmother, Grandma Quayle, she used to love memorizing poems.
I feel like I knew this.
Yes.
She had like the little turkey. Like
she had the turkey in the bed one. Like. The Thanksgiving turkey one. Lay there on the table, a turkey plump around.
Yep, that was good.
When it was time to cook him, he was nowhere to be found.
So funny. It's not Thanksgiving, it's May, silly.
I know. We'll say that one again then. But the other one that she used to say all the time was this one. There are 3 little words I would like you to know. They are pardon me, thank you, and please. Use them quite often wherever you go. There are few words as useful as these. These 3 little words are filled with a meaning that money nor fame cannot give. Commit them to memory this very hour and use them as long as you live. There you go.
Cute.
So yeah, she used to love little poems like that. And the other thing that's really interesting too is Grandpa Quayle had poems that his mother would write.
Oh, cool.
So isn't that funny? So somewhere along the female genes in our family,
fun
there's
poems.
poems. Yeah.
Cute. I love it.
So every once in a while, one just kind of starts like rolling around in my head, and I just have to like write it out. Mm-hmm. The last one that I wrote before this one was probably about 10 years ago. So every 10th year.
Ooh, I'll set my calendar reminder.
It's too stupid. Whatever. Anyway, it's fun.
That's really cool. I love it.
So that was my first one.
Yay!
You have another something? I'm looking at the pom-pom on that.
I'm so happy with this hat. Look at this.
What
does that look like to you, Mom?
What does that look like to me?
Yeah.
Like a pineapple.
Like a pineapple. I was thinking cactus.
Like a cactus. Oh my
That's
gosh,
why I
that's
picked
so cute.
the pink pom-pom on top.
Like the cactus blossom.
Yeah.
Yep. Look at that. Look, they're so nubbly.
Yeah. I love it so much.
Those are quite
the
baubles.
This is a pattern called Pennywise. It's by Christy Houghton. And
Like the clown Pennywise?
Yeah, it was like, she was doing Halloween-y stuff. She was gonna name the pattern Voodoo, but then people said that was like not PC, so she changed it to Pennywise.
To Pennywise, okay.
But the baubles that the pattern calls for are actually like smaller crocheted ones. I just did big knitted baubles instead.
I think it's very cute. Put it on, let's see.
And it's cactus colored, and it's my cactus hat, and I really like it.
It's really cute.
And this yarn is from our friend Deborah.
I'm gonna feel it. Hang on.
Candy Shop
it's very...
Yarns.
No. The texture's so fun. I like it.
Yeah, I just really like it a lot.
And that pom-pom is to die for, cute.
It's fingering weight, held double. I made it in a day, so I would have something besides just socks to share with you guys.
I think it's so cute.
Yes, my new favorite. This is kind of like a minty color. It's called Tic Tac, the color.
And you got it from Deborah.
And it's from Deborah.
Queen Deborah.
Yay.
That's Candy Shop Yarns, for those of you who don't know. And there you go. Look,
I'm just gonna wear it.
It's like an illusion with the pom-pom. It's like a halo.
It's pink on the outside.
It's a halo of pink.
I bought this from Christy.
Because you turn it so that you can see like the pink, but then the pink disappears and becomes pink. Oh, that's so cool. It's a cool pom-pom. I like it a lot. Very cute. Is it a snap-on pom-pom?
It is.
No.
Actually, this pom-pom was on a different hat.
Mm-hmm.
But I had another pom-pom that matched with the colors of both hats that had the same snap on the bottom. So they're switchable.
Interchangeable. So that gives you how many different combinations of 4 different combinations of hats that you can wear.
That's like 4 different hats. But it's two.
It's two for... It's really 4.
It's 4 for 2.
Yes. Nice.
2 for 1.
We can do the math for that.
Yeah, if it can fit on one hand, I can do that math. So
very cool. Very cool. Well, so I have something that's kind of
what?
Well, my 2 crochet. So I've been doing crochet in May because
it rhymes.
Crochet in May, and but neither one of those are like really FOs. So maybe I'll save those.
Oh, okay. Do you have another finished object?
I do have another finished object, though.
Okay.
Yes. In fact, I have 2 more finished objects.
Ooh.
I know. This one, dun, 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 dun. I think I had just started this one in our last podcast.
I had to check our last podcast to see what my last one I shared was. I had no idea.
This is the Grace Pillow. Is that so pretty?
Yeah, what is it?
It is by Denise Bayron. Is that how you say it? Bayron? Bayron. Denise Bayron. Anyway, so cute, huh? She has a sweater called the Grace sweater, and then she did this pillow.
These toggles on both sides.
Same. These toggles are the coolest thing in the universe. Are you ready to see this? So the closure for the top of the pillow, it's just like an envelope, right? And then the closure are these cute toggles, and rather than sew them on, she will share this with you in the pattern too. But basically, here's the idea. Let me see if I can get one off. Hang on. So what you do.
Do you need me to while you explain it? Got it?
I can do this, I think. I think I can. I should have taken one off in preparation.
Well, you didn't know I was going to ask you about it.
Talk amongst yourselves. There you go. Okay. There was some kind of Saturday Night Live thing about that once upon a time. Back when you could actually watch it. Okay, so here's the deal. Look at this. It is 2 little toggles. Buttons, holes through the center, and you just sew them together. Ta-da.
Then you just do them like a button.
Yeah, you just
on
put
both sides.
You just put it through the 2 sides of the thing, and she has it like a whole tutorial on how to make those. And I ordered them on Amazon. If you get the pattern again is Grace Pillow by Denise Byron, and you buy. Anyway, she has a link to this on Amazon, so I got this on it. And look at all the buttons that you can get 3 different colors. You can tell the middle one is the one that I used, right? Because check this out. You can also use it for a shawl pin.
Ooh.
So you put it here, right? And you can button together your shawl. That's what she uses for her shawls.
That's
to hold
smart.
them on. Is that brilliant or what? You just might want to take a couple of these home.
Yeah, maybe I would.
And make yourself one for us. So then your shawls aren't always falling off. Today I wear a cowl. Else I'd show you. And so long as, there's holes enough to be able to put this through, it will totally hold your shawl on. Neato.
That's genius.
That's fun, huh?
I love it.
And this yarn that I used on this one, it's actually on my page. It's called Perfection, I think this yarn is.
Oh, that is a little bit tricky.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky because you gotta push it through it. There's not actually a buttonhole in the pattern. But she said, it's such a loose weave that you can put it in wherever
I
you
think
want
it was in this one. Because this one looks like it's stretched
Looks
more.
like it kind of goes through there. So yeah, it's a fun pattern, you guys. This was knit on size giant
Oh yeah,
needles.
you still have my giant needles, right?
Oh yeah, I gotta send those home with you.
That's
Thanks for
okay. I
reminding
just
me.
want to make sure I know where they are.
Where they are,
I need
right?
them.
Yeah, I think I used size 13 needles for this one. So it's big needles and super chunky yarn, and just was super quick.
And didn't you start Steph on one of these too?
Yep, I did. So my sister's making one of those as well.
So fun. I love how big and squishy this pillow is.
It's a big pillow form. That's true.
I know that we're not here to show you the pillow form, but it's really
squishy.
This is the perfect size and squishness.
Squish pillow. Yes, and I had been looking for a pattern like this for a pillow cover because I need pillow
always
covers.
Been trying to cover up pillows.
Yes.
As long as I can remember.
Yes, and I love that this one is removable, and so I did, because this pillow form was bigger than the one that was called for, I actually had to increase the number of stitches on the pillow so that it would fit. So anyway, if you want to look it up, it's all on my Ravelry page. We told you how to get to our Ravelry page.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! That's
It's beautiful.
It turned out cute. I love it. Okay. What else?
Okay,
What do you
I have
Becky?
some fun, malicious things going on. So our friend Deborah, she colored this yarn we talked about.
She's amazing.
She also did this.
Oh, those are so
Look at
cute.
these. Should I put them on a blocker? No, because I want to show you the heels.
The heels, yeah.
But this is her pattern she designed and also her yarn that she designed. And these are called the Lucky Star socks. That's a Madonna song?
It is.
Like the Madonna
Would you like
song?
me to hum a few bars for you? You must be my lucky star, 'cause you shine on me wherever you are. There you go.
Thank you. And so they have these fun, kind of bright 80s colors. And then on the heels, look at these.
One's a star and one's a heart.
I love
cute.
it. How cute is that?
And this is duplicate stitch,
yes,
right?
it's duplicate stitch. This is the first project I've ever used duplicate stitch on.
Uh-huh. It's fun, isn't it?
It is way less hard than I would think.
Yes.
Color work. I used to be so afraid of color work, but it's not stranded, and it's not intarsia, which is still a scary word to me.
Right.
But it's just duplicate stitch. It reminds me a lot of doing a cross stitch.
That's right.
Project.
So duplicate stitch, if you don't know, is
knitting.
an after the fact thing.
Yeah, so after you knit this panel, she's got a chart. You just cover the
You could
stitches.
probably knit the whole sock and then go back and do it.
It might be hard because it's in a tube. You
could. So I would probably like stick my left hand in like this and then stitch.
Yeah. I just did it before I turned the heel.
That's actually pretty smart though. To do it before you turn the heel. It's probably brilliant. And it also has the property of making the heel flap
a little
thicker.
bit thicker.
Yeah. For when you, to help on wear on the sock, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw this just yesterday. She has released another colorway for it. She made black.
Yes, black with neon.
Black with neon
stripes.
colors. With neon stripes.
So she's selling the pattern and all the yarns on her website,
which
is candyshopyarns.com.
Candy shop with an E.
Like an old ice cream shop or like a sweet shop.
Yeah.
Or a candy shop.
Yeah. Yeah, we love Deborah.
Yeah, she let me test knit this for her. So I was one of the first.
And this is
knitters.
One of my in my queue.
Oh yeah. You know, the set that she sold at this, I had enough to make 2. So I made this pair and I gave the rest to Mom. So she can make some
stay
too.
tuned. I'll be making some of my own.
Yay!
I love them. Those are awesome.
So if we're counting, this is socks number 6 for this year.
Oh my goodness, wow. That's a lot of socks. So that is my other FO, which is actually an HO.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Because this one is finished, and then this one still needs a heel. Okay, so let me show you. Can I have a blocker, Becky?
Sure.
So this is one of them, and look at this beautiful colorway. Look at this, look at this.
Wow! Who could have colored that colorway?
Who do you think did that colorway?
This is the Deborah episode, so
it is.
if that's who you guessed.
But I gotta tell you,
win.
so after I finished my goldish orange socks, which Queen Emily dyed, I picked up this one because it was so yellowy, and can I tell you, I was immediately transported to Happy Zone. Because who wouldn't be? Look at that. All of a sudden there would be like this little, look at this. There's a little flick of purple right there. I mean,
I love little flakes of colors.
I know. I loved it so much that I actually I texted her right then and I was like, what is this happiness? It's beautiful. So anyway, I love it. The contrast is actually, I went with a bright green contrast that was actually dyed by Emily. So let me put it on the blocker so you can see the whole stunning thing here. But there you go with the heel, which Becky helped me Kitchener before we started tonight. I kind of want to hold it closer just because.
What is this Progress Keeper? A little hibiscus flower too.
Yes, you want to see
that matches perfect.
It really matches, and I'll tell you why, especially because the colorway, the name of the yellow colorway, oh, it's hanging the wrong way. I'll hold it like this so you can see how cute that little Progress Keeper is. But it is a little hibiscus flower. The name of this colorway is Tropical Hideaway.
That's perfectly named too.
Isn't that
Look at that
fun? So Tropical Hideaway for the yellow, and this is actually from the Narnia collection. This is Beyond the Wardrobe. So
I'm just so happy.
Isn't that just, I'm sorry, that is like the happiest sock ever. And then of course I have this one that still needs the heel cut in. So that means that these were done with the Afterthought heel. This is a true cut in Afterthought heel.
That's your favorite.
It is my favorite, and it is the umbrella heel from Kay Jones, if you want to look at that. But you don't have to do the umbrella heel. You can just make a toe. So this is a standard toe that you would find in just about any sock pattern. And you can use that same kind of toe over here, and it works just like a heel. I love the Afterthought cut-in, is my favorite. So stay tuned on planned projects. Like I said, I texted Deborah and I said, I need more happiness in my life. Will you please dye me up some more yarn? And she did. Now you have reason to watch the whole rest of this podcast so you can see the beautiful yarn that I got from Deborah at the end.
Oh, so great.
So there you go.
Yay!
You have another
Okay, and I have more socks.
Woo-hoo!
So if you've been following us this year so far, you know that I am doing the Rainbow Sock Chronicles.
And I'm tagging along.
And Mom's tagging along when she has time to do so. And it's been really fun we're just working our way through the rainbow. I think it's hosted by Jules of So Sweet Violet. And the Lay Family Yarns is doing like sock sets for it. So it's run by those people. And it's so much fun to log in and see everyone's yellow socks for April, and you just like look at the hashtag on Instagram and it's just full of yellow socks. It just makes me happy.
It's awesome. And so you've been working on.
So I have
yellow.
Yeah, last time we talked I was just getting ready to cast on these yellows, and what I am doing is I'm using leftovers and mini skeins and doing stripy scrappy socks. And every month, I swear, it's my new favorite socks. Because look how happy those are with the golds and yellows. And then I'm doing the heel in the next month's color.
So your heels are kind of like a little sneak peek preview.
Yeah, just to kind of feel like cohesive through the line, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I think it's fun. I think it's kind of it's like a whet your appetite
fun
for
thing.
the next one or something.
Well, yeah, and then when you wear them, you don't always see the heel anyways.
But I think contrast.
It's fun.
Cool.
It's fun, and I like it. And a lot of the yarn I'm using in these are from Queen Emily Yarnberry Yarns.
Yarnberry, yeah.
There's a lot. Okay, so here are my April yellow socks, number 7 for this year.
That's amazing.
And I also have socks number 8.
Yay!
Done. My green ones for May.
When did you finish those?
A couple days ago, I think.
Because these that I just showed you are my yellow for April, and have I cast on for May yet? Like I said,
that's okay.
May is cray. So
no judgment zone.
That's true. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
So I have. Look how fun.
Those are so
I love
cute.
these.
They're very happy. Look at all the different shades of
all
green.
These different greens. And then next month is turquoise, but I have a lot of like teal kind of things. So kind of doing like teal, turquoise, greeny blue.
For sure.
And this one you can kind of see the teal, but it's less standouty than the green heel on the yellow socks. But I do love these a lot.
Of course. What's not to absolutely adore?
And that's part of why I made this hat, because I wanted to use the leftovers for the turquoise and teal socks for June. So, we're always thinking ahead. It's like, I need this color in my next socks.
That's fun and fun both at the same time.
Yay! And these are just a vanilla sock. If you want to learn how to make them, Meanwhile at the Castle podcast did a learn how to knit socks knit along a couple years ago, and I watched those videos and they're really great. And now I made 8 socks so far this year. Well, I guess 16 socks because there's pairs. So if you want to learn too, that's where you can do it for free and amazing. But yes, and I do the heel flap and gusset. That's kind of my go-to because Mom likes her cut-in ones, and I have yet to try a cut-in heel. I'm a little bit scared to cut my knitting.
You've never steeped before.
I've never steeped before either, so
we'll have to
one day
get you in on it there.
I'm just
girl.
comfy. I'm just going with my little stripes. And should I show my yarn I have for the next ones, or should we wait till the end with our future planning segment?
Yeah, you should wait because I don't want
because you're ready to share
me.
your thing.
I just don't want to be like me the whole time kind of thing. So now I have so here.
So that's all our finished stuff, right?
Yeah, this is a whip.
Yay!
Moving on to whips.
Works in progress.
Works in progress. I know I showed you the start of this one last time. And so I have
that looks
some
like
continuation.
Tie-dye, you guys. This one is my favorite square.
Fun? They're so fun. And so I've been having a blast with these. And I don't know, now that I know that there's a baby coming, this might just be babies. But we'll see. Look how pretty that is. So what I'm doing is these little squares, and they are essentially a mini. as many full rounds as I can get. So it's 12 rounds around the granny square with a size E hook for me. It might be a little different for you. And then I have bordered each square with the same gray. And so I will stitch the grays together. And I think this is a wonderful way to show off the minis so that you can really see how the color crochets up. And crochet, they look different than knitting too. This one would probably make a micro stripe if you knit it.
Yeah.
Because it's like a little splash of the bright blue and then splash of the dark blue. So knitting it into a sock would probably micro stripe it. And
very different.
It's very different if you crochet it. This one is from the Yarnbrarian. So this is a Yarnbrary part of the Narnia collection. This one is Deeper Magic. So
I just finished the Narnia books.
I have a lot of that one.
I just finished listening to all 7 of them. Audiobooks. Love them? Yes. Yeah. They were so good.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is definitely my favorite. This one also came from Narnia. This one is called Not a Tame Lion. And I just think that's really pretty too. And then this one, I am really not sure which collection this one came from. But it's absolutely beautiful.
Is that from the Alice in Wonderland one? Or is
I don't think so, because I was looking in here. I have one rolled up from Alice in Wonderland. This one I know is Alice in Wonderland. So this one is Eat Me, Drink Me from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, that's a little darker blue, huh?
Yes, and it's got like splashes of purple in it, where this one's a little bit greener. So
this one's perfect for turquoise sock June. No, just kidding.
Isn't it though? Yes, and I think I already gave you the leftovers of this one. So yeah, but that one's really cute. Pretty too. And then I've got this one that kind of goes along with it. And I don't know, this one very easily looks like an in the garden
kind of color.
Doesn't it though? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And but see, this one is the pink one from Alice in Wonderland. So they look close.
It's funny because I see those two together and think, oh, those are the Alice in Wonderland ones, but they're not. But they are.
Not, but they look like them.
They look like.
Interesting. So what I did was I picked all of the pastel-y looking colors from my stash of minis, and I've been working on them. And then these last two, Deborah, are part of Deborah's Candy Shop Yarns. Deborah, she did a collection of minis called My Peeps.
For Easter.
For Easter. And that's one of the Peeps.
Which one is it? The purple one.
The purple one. She didn't individually name them. She just
I know. It's the purple one.
Okay. The purple peep.
That was the answer.
Okay. And this one is the yellow peep. So here, start holding these up and we can kind of get an idea of what this is going to look like.
See, that's why we're waiting to stick them together till they're all done, because there's so many options of how you can stick them together.
I know, and this isn't even all of them. I think I have.
You've got a few pinned up to your
8 or 10 now.
To your quilt on your wall. Huh?
Yeah, which is super fun, and I have all these that are like, look at these. This one I know is We're All Mad Here, I think is what this one's called. That's Alice in Wonderland as well. And then this one is Who Are You? And this one is Painting the Roses Red.
Fun.
So anyway, those are all wound and ready to go in. And I have, of course, the rest of the peeps too. So I've kind of been doing these, and I just do like one every Sunday.
Nice.
So there's the pink peep. And this is a speckledy peep.
Ooh. There was a birthday cake flavored peep.
That must be what that one is.
And Deborah gave me a fancy peeps for my birthday.
And this was a blue. That's because she bought every peep known to man.
No, these were extra fancy. They were like, the bottom was like dipped in like a yogurty, chocolatey, like.
Did she do that herself?
No, it was bought like that.
She went out and found every gourmet peep.
It was fancy.
I know, she bought them all. I'm telling you. She bought regular and fancy
She was buying them and she's like, I don't even like to eat peeps. I just need them for research for my for my yarn.
So
but
here
then
you go,
she,
Becky,
but,
please eat these
but
for
then
me.
she did eat some, and she decided she does like Peeps. Thank goodness, because she had at least 50
packages.
No, Peeps.
Oh, okay. Okay, well that's a little more safe.
What I saw, she might have had 50 packages
Who knows
tucked
how many
away.
she had already given away to the neighborhood kids, right? Oh, how funny. That's too funny. Okay, what else you got?
Works in progress. I only brought one whip. I don't have a lot right now.
Yeah, I have one more whip.
Oh, do you have my other this?
No, you know
Did it
what?
get lost?
Apparently, I am the sock blocker disappearer.
Oh no, here it is.
Okay, good. I've been losing them left and right.
Okay, I am working on the Sunset Highway sweater
Ooh,
by Caitlin Hunter. And I have my yoke most of the way done.
Wait, here's me.
I put it extra cable extenders so that I could show you the circle, because I think that's my favorite way to look at the sweater yoke. Even more favorite than looking at a finished sweater. I would just knit a bunch of yokes and just leave them.
Take pictures of it.
Oh, I will.
Yes.
You could just do this and like have them as art on your wall. If you don't wear a lot of sweaters.
I really think that would be great.
I would do it.
I would too.
Just
Except
like
this
find
one
a
does
hook
have
to
short
put
rows
it
in it.
on.
Maybe do one without short rows in it.
Yeah.
So it would be symmetrical.
Just
if it was
outside of you.
intended to be all wall art.
Yeah.
I'm talking through the whole still. Yes, I'm
Just have it. It's okay.
It's awesome.
But yeah, it's been really fun. I think this is, how many colorwork sweaters have I done? I think this is my fourth colorwork sweater.
Oh, if you count Daniel's. Yeah, 4.
There was a lot of colorworking in that one.
Yes. You're getting good at it.
And
you still haven't learned Intarsia yet, though.
No, that's the scary one.
That is the scary.
But
because you kind of have to go back and forth like straight needly.
This one's extra special because my friend Susie gave me yarn to make this sweater.
That's right.
And I kind of want to show you guys the back too. So these are all my lovely floats. I love how they look in the back. I'm gonna like strum it like a harp. But yeah.
Way
There's
cute.
that. It fits me. I just have a hat on right now. So. That looks good like that though.
No.
It looks really good. That counts as my COVID mask, right?
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. It's gonna be beautiful.
It's nice.
Love it.
And then the body is gonna be this yarn. Oh, that's like hard to see. It's like kind of a seafoam color.
So fun.
It's
All
just
the pops
fun.
of color are just so
It's
pretty.
just pretty and it's nice.
So pretty. Oh, hey, we do want to talk about this one? I don't think we've ever talked about this one yet on the podcast.
Oh, that was my first kind of color work that I did.
It
that was
was.
not scary.
Becky made this one.
It is mosaic knitting. And you don't even have to hold both colors at the same time. You just do one color at a time and you do slip stitches.
And this one had a pretty, so rather than a bunch of different colors, it was actually like a yarn, a faded yarn.
Yeah.
So it was the same ball of yarn.
I think the yarn's called Perth.
Uh-huh.
And it's really pretty. I have like a green and gold one at home.
And it's also Mobius. So I don't know if you know what Mobius is, but it's got a twist in it. So I can't hold it straight because it has this, it does have a twist, which actually makes it very cool. So.
Yeah, and I think I twisted mine like twice as twisty as I was supposed to. But I like it still.
It feels like one, maybe. I don't know, maybe there's 2. What do I know?
I think you're supposed to twist it like 180 and I did 360.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
No, but that's okay. No, I totally get it. But
What's the Montana Mountain Call?
Montana Mountain
Cowl
by Andrea Mowry.
Yeah, and it's great.
It's beautiful. I love it, and yeah, it's keeping me.
Yeah, that's another like not scary color work if you want to try color
mosaic
work.
is right.
Mosaic knitting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
it's very mathy too.
From easy to complicated on color work, the easiest is probably the duplicate stitch, and then mosaic, and then the stranded, which is what your yoke that you just showed is stranded knitting, and then I have done some intarsia before.
I know you had a shawl you started doing like the orange cable in.
Yes.
It's in timeout for a while because it's hard to do intarsias.
Well, and intarsia is, you have to work it flat because otherwise you'd be carrying like all the way around again. So I have worked on them before too, where I've put like a flick in. Almost looks like a thrum. I don't know how to explain it, but if you just like every 8th stitch, you do a stitch in the different color so that you have like
so that it is stranded,
so that it can go in, so you can knit circular still, because I think knitting flat has become kind of a lost art. We're not doing it as often. That's why I you know, the thing about this little guy with the poem, and the reason that this came to mind is because I used Granny's needles for this. This was all knit flat, including the sleeve. And so it's all back and forth, and that's what Gran's needles are, is they are long, straight knitting needles that I just don't use, because even the socks, you know, we just knit in the round now. We don't, even that big pillow was done in the round. It's not done back and forth. So
yeah, all Gran's were like the 5-piece flat knit sweaters, and then you sew it all together.
And then she sewed them together, and they had intarsia in them because that's what they were. So yeah. Okay, I have one more whip, and this one is a really fun one. Okay, you guys, seriously.
What is it?
I signed up for.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I
Something
signed up
fun. What is it?
for something super fun, and guess what? The main thing isn't in here. Oh yes, it is. Okay.
And guess what? I didn't get it.
I signed up for a crochet along with Christy Glass.
Fun.
And it is called The Ziggy Interrupted. So let me show you how mine is coming along, you guys. Hold your breath. Look how pretty this is.
Yay, more crochet in May.
See that down there at the bottom?
Those are so fun.
Aren't those so stinking cute? You can hardly stand it. Yeah. Seriously, you guys, this is really fun. This is really fun. So on Monday night, just a couple days ago, they did like a Zoom in, and we did our cast on party with Christy Glass.
Fun.
So it was fun. There was like, I think she said something like 200 Zigsters. She calls us the Zigsters.
Oh, cute. She's so cute.
I know, I love Christy Glass. She's just so cute. So I was like, first of all, I love crochet. Second of all, I love Christy Glass. So what is there not to love about doing that? So she has like, they do a little they have a little company, and they do videos. It's called Knit and Escape. If you haven't seen it on Instagram, I'd be surprised if you hadn't, if you're any kind of knit or crocheter. But how fun is that?
Love it.
I love it. And this is going to be a scarf. This is first panel of 5. So
all the colors that are in your
5 times
squares?
as long. No, these are different ones. This is actually a mini skein advent that I got from Christy Houghton and her daughter, Tristan Molina. They are Dragon Horde Yarn and Yarn Cafe Creations, and they do Christmas at Hogwarts every year. So this is Christmas at Hogwarts year 4, which is the Goblet of Fire.
Oh,
right?
Cool.
And that's one of the things that I have really liked the most about this, is I've really gotten to feel each of those colorways, okay? And I can tell you now what they're called, and I understand that now, because now that I'm knitting one of these advents. So this purple one is called Is That Hermione Granger?
It looks like Hermione's dress.
Hermione's dress, right? From the Yule Ball, exactly. And this one, this beautiful turquoise, is called the Triwizard Tournament. So think of the Goblet of Fire when it has first, like the swirly blue, right? This one is green and black one. You want to take a guess at what that one would be? Is that some kind
of Forbidden Forest one?
That is actually called the Dark Mark.
Ooh,
because remember how they had the Dark Mark cast in that one at the Quidditch World Cup?
It's really fun.
This pink one. Bubble bath with Myrtle.
Oh my goodness.
Cute, huh?
I love that chapter in the book.
Isn't it so fun?
He's talking about how there's like tons of faucets all around the bath and they each put in like a different color soap or bubbles.
Yes.
And it's just like this crazy.
Yes, like pinks and I mean,
bath.
Imagine it, right?
That would be the most magical bath ever.
So cool. Yes, I love it. So I'm just in love with all these colorways now. This one is called the Hungarian Horntail, which
pretty.
is the dragon that Harry actually fought in the book. And this one, you'll love the name of this one too. This is Gillyweed.
Oh, perfection.
Isn't that so perfect? I know.
Right.
So fun. And then this last one, this kind of darker pink, is named after Rita Skeeter. This one's called the Rita Skeeter Beetle. And when I look at it, I think of the bright lipstick that they say Rita Skeeter is wearing in the book.
Oh,
so.
she would wear that lipstick.
Wouldn't she though?
Perfect.
So anyway, I just thought, I'm having the most fun with it. So what the original pattern for the Ziggy Interrupted, that's what it's called, Ziggy Interrupted, was written in 5 colors. Well, Christy was like, but I have this Advent that has 28 colors and I need to use it. So that's what she did. Is she altered the pattern so that she was using 28 different colors. This one, I don't know if you can tell, it's like a red with this moldy green on it.
Oh, that's Ron's rose.
It's Ron Weasley's dress rose.
Smell like Aunt Tessie.
Yes, exactly. Isn't that just so fun? And this one is Avada Kedavra.
Ooh.
I know. Everyone that I look at, I'm like, what?
Isn't that just fun?
They're really pretty, and I'm just in love with them. So, and you probably need the leftovers of that beautiful for your socks, or do you?
Don't you still need it for your scarf?
You know what I do?
You might need it again.
Because
for the little ones.
Well, on the ends of the scarf are big fat tassels.
Yeah.
I need a tassel.
Yeah, save those for tassels.
Yeah. So anyway, super fun, huh?
Yay.
Super fun. So I'm sure I'll get to know the names of these as I crochet with them, just like I did those other stripes, because they were so fun.
I love it so much.
I know, super fun, and it's in my monster bag.
Boom. I love advent calendars.
Yes, they're so fun.
I bought a July one again this year.
You did? Yes. Okay.
That's that hexagon that I showed you last episode.
I need to pause.
Oh, okay. We're pausing.
We're back.
Seamless transition. What were we talking about? I don't know. Oh yeah, my hexagon blanket that I started to show you. That's my plan for my July advent calendar, is to do a hexagon every day to kind of like show the new color.
So is it crochet too then? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be kind of like my squares, only yours will be hexagons.
Mm-hmm. And a little bit smaller. So
fun.
yeah, watch for that on my Instagram stories. And it's going to be My Little Pony, like bright, fun, colorful.
You did My Little Pony again.
From Yarn Cafe Creations. I did that calendar last year. She did the Christmas in July My Little Pony. This one's just a general My Little Pony theme.
And the bright colors just make you so happy.
Yeah.
You gotta do it. Gotta do it.
That was fun. I've done like a section a day with different advent calendars in my stories twice now. I did that twice last year and it's been really fun. So I'm going to do that again with this one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yay!
Yes, that will be really cool.
So I love the advent.
So, should I show you what this is my plan?
You want to save that for the finale?
Yeah, well, what is there still?
I have this one.
And?
And I have this one.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, I don't have to show you this one.
What is this one?
It's just all my...
Your new sock?
My new rainbow socks colors.
Ooh, look how fun. I love the purple on that one. What?
Yeah.
What? This'll micro stripe.
Probably.
You know how you can tell? Because look, even there, it's striped blue, purple in the...
Yeah, it's going to be really fun.
Who did this one?
Here's the other ones. So this one, because the colors are so similar, I'm going to fade like my orange ones. Kind of do like a mirrored, like fadey looking stripes.
Nice.
But yeah.
Homespun House. I had not seen that one before. That's really pretty. And then this one is a...
Spun right round. I think that one's my favorite one.
Oh, where did you get these from?
I had an advent calendar that Christy put together that was like each day was a different dyer. And the proceeds went, I think, for suicide awareness.
Right, okay, I remember it.
So
this one has a sparkle.
Yeah, that's one of Christy's colors too. That's a My Little Pony.
You cannot see the sparkle, but it's a sparkly.
I think you can. I think the Lorex shows up better on camera than the other one, than the Stellina. So I think you will be able to see that one. Let me watch it back.
I guess we'll find out.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Just kidding, don't do that.
It's okay. We don't need to know. That one's going to be a fun one.
So, yay! There's my jeans.
I like the idea of
And of course I have this color in there too.
Yes.
Gotta have it in there. Oh, and
see if I
my blue for my heel.
Are there any? Do you have
I need at least 10 grams for my 4 stripes.
You can go forage in my leftovers and see what there
is. Yeah, we can look. I'm always down to look. Willow Hill. They're doing a sale for Memorial Day, and she has like 25-cent leftovers bin.
Oh yeah, that's what you need to do.
So we gotta go there.
She does
this weekend.
Bin. Okay.
I think it starts tomorrow, maybe Friday.
Tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. I gotta go take my garbage out.
Yeah, I'll find the post, but that just reminded me.
I thought I had another scrappy blue, but I think I gave it too long.
Okay, and here was my birthday present from Mom.
Dun, dun, dun.
What is this from?
Too much glare, put it up close.
Destination Yarn, mini skeins. There we go, you can see the colors.
There you go.
These are the planets in our solar system.
Yes.
And I
knew
them.
Becky would love that, because she is kind of an outer space nerd.
I'm going to actually take them out so you can see the colors again.
Space kids.
You know what? I went to Astro Camp every summer since the 5th grade.
She did. She went to space camp all the time.
And I love space stuff. And
when you were a junior, you had to do your research paper. What was it on?
The Saturn V rockets and the Apollo program, which is what took us to the moon.
Yes, so exciting.
Okay, so I'm going to go through all the planets. Do you want to guess, or do you just want them in order? I'll just do them in order.
Just do them in order. It's probably better that way. So is that Mercury?
Yes. So here is Mercury.
Oh, look how fun.
So this looks so frozen to me. I love it.
Yes.
Oh.
Is Mercury cold or hot because it's by the sun?
It's probably hotter.
Probably.
But it still is great.
That's beautiful.
It might be hotter. I don't know. It depends on the atmosphere too.
That's true.
Because if
that's
why the Earth is
stuff.
warm, because our atmosphere traps all our gas.
That's right.
Okay, this one is Venus.
Ooh, acid storms.
And these are great because they're inspired by like pictures of the planets. Here's us, Earth, green and blue. Mostly blue.
It looks a lot like blue.
Well, our planet probably looks a lot blue from, space.
Mm-hmm.
Mars is red.
The red planet.
Red and orange.
For sure. Oh, that's fun.
And, of course, Jupiter.
Oh,
look, there's
cool.
the spot.
That totally, that way looks like Jupiter, doesn't it?
No, it's so good. Saturn.
Fun.
love it. Uranus, that nice green. And of course, Neptune is this lovely blue.
Ooh, that's so pretty.
Look at those together. I love them.
Ooh, yeah, that's fun.
And something I really appreciate so much is they did Pluto. And people try to say Pluto's not a planet.
Pluto's a planet.
It's a planet.
Dang it.
The Earth is round and Pluto is a planet. These are facts. But yeah, there's
that's
Pluto.
a really pretty one too.
Look how
that's
fun.
a pretty Pluto. I'm glad she like made it extra pretty too.
Yeah.
Instead of just some kind of
and Pluto.
asteroid rock thing.
No,
Whatever.
Pluto's great. And so I decided I'm gonna do like a big crochet shawl.
Mm-hmm.
And stripe in the colors, and I ordered this black
nice
to go with it. This is from Alexandra Art of Yarn. And this, when I bought it, I thought it was gonna be sparkly because it's superwash merino, nylon, and tencel. And I was thinking tinsel, like at Christmas. But tencel is like wood fiber. It's not sparkles.
Do they substitute that for nylon? I don't know.
No, it has both. So, I mean, it looks like it has a little bit of a sheen to it.
It also has a little bit of gray to it. I think that's gonna be
that
pretty.
One is pretty gray too. So it's not sparkly. I want it sparkle because like the stars, but that's okay. I still really love this yarn, and I'm excited to try it. So yay!
I love it.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. And that's gonna be a crochet one. Because all your crochet makes me want to do some
crochet. I
know.
So
that's my next project I'm going to start.
Well, I'm amazed too at how quickly the crochet goes. So I like the crochet because it's fast.
Yeah.
But I also love to knit. So
both are great.
Yay. Okay, should I show my last one? So this is what I got from Deborah. When I called her and I was like, oh my gosh, this colorway is so happy. I need more of it. What I want to do is I want to do like a t-shirt weight sweater. So I went with a pattern called the V-back tee. And so it will be fingering weight, and I'm not going to hold it double or anything because I want it to be nice and lightweight. I actually looked into, they sell wool t-shirts online, but they're like $75 a piece, and I'm like, well, that's like the cost of a sweater, so why don't I just knit myself a sweater?
That'd be more fun.
It would be more fun and more meaningful, and I could make it like totally me, right? So look how pretty this is. I'm just gonna hold that there for you to admire the beautiful work of Queen Deborah. Yes. This is Tropical Hideaway. And
look how pretty. I think when you see that, long live the queen.
Yes. And she did a fade for me. I asked her to do a 5-color fade. And it's beautiful. It even has a little bit of cashmere in it. What?
Fancy.
I know, so beautiful. Okay, if you want to hold that, I'll hold up the thing.
It's so squishy. I just love it.
I love it too. And one of these is some kind of mystery, so I'm not going to say all the colors' names. I'm just going to show you how the fade looks, because I think she was doing some kind of, she was like, don't tell me what it's called. And I was like, okay. I don't know. She was being very secret about it.
Oh, okay.
And then there's this one that has even like less of the
is it more peachy?
Pink in it. It's more peachy. Yeah, see that?
Oh yeah.
This one has like, you can see in the camera.
Pink and peach in there.
Yes.
Okay.
And then these two actually go on the other side of the hideaway. The hideaway is like the middle one.
Oh, and this one's orange.
This
I don't know if I can do 4.
I don't either. Look how brilliant you are. Look at that.
I used to wait tables and carry 4 drinks in 2 hands. So.
There you go. See? And
I'm resourceful like that.
Then there's this one, which I just think is so fun.
Is that going to be the top or bottom?
This one is called a mystery confection. So I think I'll make this the bottom of the sweater.
Sweet, fun.
But Look at
I love
that.
the
Is that so fun?
greens.
Which means that this one's probably not going to be like a colorway, but it was just like fun for the fade.
Yeah.
Right? So
Oh my goodness, I
just,
love it.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get this on the needles.
Beautiful.
I really want to get this one started. I'm so excited about it. I can hardly contain myself. Can you tell?
I'm excited for you. Those are so pretty.
They are really pretty.
I love the peachy, pinky, orangey. Oh my goodness.
Oh yes. Okay. So there are a few of them that are just labeled mystery confection because
they're special just for you.
I think they're special just for me. But then there are a couple of them that have names on, but I'm not going to tell you what they're because I think that was the secret one.
Like maybe she loved them so much that she decided she might start making it
maybe
a normal color. She was like, wow. Because remember your birthday yarn from last year?
Yes.
That she ended up liking it so much that she made it a colorway.
It became part of her
Mary
Poppins line, right? How fun is that? That's so cool. And in fact, I was wearing it, and then I changed to this one. I'll have to wear that one.
Yeah.
Shut the front door.
That's my favorite.
Isn't
That's my
it
favorite
beautiful?
one. It's like this delicious sherbet color. It's pretty.
And did you feel it with the cashmere?
Did
What?
you know she like fluffs out her yarn and then she winds it up so it's like fluffy and scrumptious when you get it.
When you get it. I totally believe that. Because that's how she is. I just love Queen Deborah. Thank you, Deborah, for this beautiful yarn. I love it so much. I cannot wait to put it on the needles. Even feeling it, I'm like, that is going to be like a dream to knit with.
Is that going to be your celebrate the last day of school, wind up your yarn?
Yes. It's over. Cast on.
Officially survived another school year.
Oh, and not just another school year. This is not just another
COVID
school
one.
year. Survived the COVID gross thing, and I'm not gonna rag on things too much, but I will just say, dear Governor Cox, when you decide that the mask mandate is going to end in schools, it needs to end the day you say it. Because
everyone's like,
we're trying to enforce the mask mandate and the kids all know that it's lifting on June 1st. Ask me how many kids were actually wearing masks today. Most of them had them under their chin like this.
oh, but when it's June 1st,
not enforceable.
that's like a magical date that it's okay now.
All of a sudden, COVID's going to just evaporate on June 1st, right?
Just be like, we're okay now, or we're not okay. It's
Either
okay.
we're not okay through the whole school year so that we can continue to enforce, or we're done. That was a bad announcement. By the way, Governor Cox, I did vote for you. I think you're an awesome person, but you really didn't think that through, or at least speak to an educator before you made that decision. Love ya. Sorry, I'm done.
Wait, was anyone telling them to put their mask back on?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's still the rule until June 1st, Rebecca.
Oh, okay.
That's why it makes you so tired. I just gotta tell you. That, and you know what else makes you tired? Breathing back in your own carbon dioxide every day.
For 10 hours.
For 10 hours a day. Yeah.
I can't even handle it for 2 hours at church. Like, we just switched back to 2-hour church.
So yeah, I will be very grateful when this year's over, because there's always something to be grateful for. I will be grateful that the COVID year is coming to an end and that we all survived it.
Yay!
So I didn't lose any students.
And you can celebrate with
And I didn't know what was going to happen. I mean, when I think back to how high the anxiety was at the beginning of the school year, having no idea what this was going to bring on, if I was going to lose a third of my students to some horrible disease. I mean, I really had no idea. I had no idea what was going to happen. So we came through pretty well. So I'm happy about that.
Yay.
Anyway.
But yeah, that'll be a great beginning of summer podcast on. I'm so happy for you.
Yay!
Yay!
Yep.
That's all the nitty things.
It is going to be my rule, though, that I have to go and do my Home Depot bucket of weeds every day before I can pick up my knitting needles. But I'm getting up early in the morning to work out every day, too.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah, it'll get my day started and help me have better days for the summer. So that's a good thing. Because it's hard. When you have kids around and, you know, you're in charge, you're the mom, and you have to get them up and get them going, it's easier to get out of bed. When it's just you, it's like, why would I want to get out of bed?
It's comfy in here.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right, guys. That's about it that we have for you today, right?
Yeah. Thank you for hanging out with us, friends.
Yes.
Oh,
It's great
yeah.
to chat with
We
you.
got to hang out in person with our friends. We had a knit night a couple weeks ago.
Did.
It was beautiful.
Was it so wonderful? It
Go
was so
knit something with your
wonderful.
friends.
Yes. As soon as you can be in person with people who you love, do it.
Yeah.
It was an enormous boost to the spirits, for sure. So, yeah, it was wonderful. Really great.
Okay. We'll see you next time. Be kind. Have fun. Do what you love, especially if that's knitting, because we love it too.
We get it.
We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.